Okay, let's talk about the chords I took a photo of here. And this just shows I'm going to need bifocals one of these days. Good lord. So everything in the first section is correct. Second section, the D minor 7 stuff, that is correct. Your chord name for... You have labeled E7 sus2, and that is not correct. The notes that you have tabbed out, the notes are correct for what the chord is supposed to be, but it is not an E7 sus2. Same thing, what you have labeled as F major 7 sus4, that name is incorrect. There is no F major 7 sus4 in key, just as there is no E7 sus2 in key. Those chords do not exist in the key of C. The notes you have tabbed out for the the notes you have tabbed out in the chord labeled F major 7 sus4. Those notes, that's what it's supposed to be for the chord we're going to use, but the name's wrong, okay? G7 stuff's all good. A minor 7 stuff is good. B minor 7 flat 5. All the chord names are correct. You have an incorrect note in the very last chord, though. So the very last chord, again, is named correctly, but you have an incorrect note there. So those are the things to fix. The the names of the E7 sus2 and F major 7 sus4, those names need to change. And then you have the one note that is wrong in the very last chord. Okay? Alright. So, just working this thing up. Get the 3 notes per click as fast as you can. Past 240 bare minimum before working on the 6 notes per click. So let's demonstrate that. Alright, 3 notes per click first. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 160. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 200. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 260. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not expecting you to do these other speeds. I just want to make sure that you have these as an example, just in case. 280. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 300. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now the 6 notes per beat version. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 100. Notes go 90 next. 1, 2, 3, 4. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 150. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, number 2. Basically just going up and down all the different scale shapes in the key of C. Well, most of them, well, 7 different ones. I'm not really counting octaves or whatnot, but anyway. So you hammer on up one and then hammer on down another. So 160 beats per minute is the goal here, and yes, you're going to do chunks at a time. So I want you to just start with that. See if you can play that without working it up. Just start right away. See if you can hit that at 160. And then once you can do that, you add the next line, and then add the next line, add the next line. So you're starting with that G Mixolydian shape, and you're going to finish with the also G Mixolydian shape. You're just going down. Well, end on that A note there. So let's see if I can run through this thing so you can follow along. This is a lot of notes, a lot of room for error. So let's just see what we got. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, it's a lot. Just take your time with it. If you don't get everything down in a week, I don't care. That's fine. I mean, at least 4 lines I think you could do, you know. Definitely 2. Up and down 1 for sure. Anyway, I'll up that first one and then down the second one. And yeah, just make that the big focus. So you warm up with number 1, and then keep those hammer-ons as smooth as possible, Try not to rush them at all, try not to squish them at all. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll see you again next week.